So guys, here going into the first game against Ender, and yeah, it's really tough to play with this deck. This deck, even people are really complaining about that. I would say, like, as a pro player, or like most of the pro players agree with me, that this lockbait deck or classic lockbait was always one of the most respected decks on top ladder. It was always a deck which is not easy to play, which is, I mean, it can be really frustrating to play against, but overall I would say it's a really high skill cap deck. Even people would say just like spam of the like barrel spam and rocket spam. But this is at least my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Are you still playing Classic Lockbait? Because I know there are a ton of Classic Lockbait warriors. Yeah, under us, like in my community. So please let me know. I'm just gonna go for a lock here because I think he might predict that, or like he might protect. Okay, I'm just gonna go for a gang here. I'm just gonna go for Ice Speed. I'm also gonna go for a Knight. I just think it's really worth it. Also, his lock is out of cycle, so I might just go in for a barrel here. And let's see how he's gonna like be able to defend this. I think he might go. Is he back to? No, he's not back to barrel. I mean lock for my barrel. So we go for the barrel here. We do get some chippy chip damage, and also my goblins might survive here. And we do get some damage. So he plays like a piggy cycle deck. He has the lock, he has a cheap cycle, he has the Royal Hawks. But I still think we can do something about it. I think I also did a video about that. Like, is Classic Lockbait viable in 2021 last year? And I mean, it got worse kind of with all the decks around. So I'm just going to go for the gang. Really interesting decision by him, like going in for the lock, like cycling here. Also, if you guys are wondering why I'm playing like the Grand Challenge, I'm currently on Wonder World, so I can't play ladder. Because currently I'm always like one game away, so it doesn't really make sense for me to create content out of that. I'm just gonna go Princess here. This might be a ton of damage because the Goblin Gang might be able to get like decent value. Okay, I'm wrong. Not decent value, a ton of value. What? What was happening? So much damage. Okay, if he goes in for a lock here, which he does, I need to go barrel here. I'm also gonna go for Ice Spirit here. I'm just trying to get like some decent value out of that. And we do get a connection here on the top left tower. But I'm still not too happy about it. I'm just going to go Knight here in case he goes in for a Princess. Let's go. Insane prediction. This is what we want to see. And I guess I'm just going to go for a Prince on my own. I'm just going to go lock prediction here because he might... Okay, he kind of knew what I was like planning to do. So I'm just going to go for a Knight. He needs to go barrel or like lock on defense against my barrel. So this is fine. I'm just going to go for my left side Princess. He goes in for Fireball. So it means our Princess will get a ton of value. He needs to go for that. And yeah, I think next time we want to go for an Phantom here. We still get some decent amount of value. I'm just going to go for a Knight here. And I guess I'm just going to go barrel here to bait out this log. He goes on for his Ice Golem. I still think... Okay, at least we do get a rocket on top of the tower. Even if we don't get damage, we still get a rocket. We hit the mini packer with everything. We're just one rocket away of finishing off his tower. So I'm just going to go for Inferno. I will wait until he goes in for Fireball. Okay, I'm just going to go Knight here. And I guess I'm just going to go with Goblin Barrel here because that baits out a Fireball on defense. But he goes on Fireball on offense. We do get the Goblins on tower. GG's were played. First game done. So it's you in a game against Tommy, an absolutely great player. Also one of my moderators on Twitch. I just asked, let's do some games and you should play the best triple elixir decks. Okay, I don't want to leak here. And yeah, I didn't tell him what deck I'm playing. I just told him play really great triple elixir decks, like all the decks you kind of see. And he goes in for his execution in the back. I guess I'm just going to take the poison here. And okay, we're just going to go for a Skake in the back because we have the tombstone on the map. And let's see, what's he going to do now? Okay, can we please kill the egg? That would be absolutely incredible. Seems like we can. I'm just going to go in for my Phoenix here. And okay, I'm just going to go Tornado here. Really great Tornado. I'm just going to go Graveyard now. I'm also going to use the ability here because I think it's really worth it. I'm just going to go for my Ice Wizard. Ice Wizard is doing a really great job. And we do get some value. As you guys are seeing here, it seems like he plays like a really aggressive bridge spam oriented deck. And if you face this type of decks, okay, really horrible Tombstone on my end. You have really great defense. Ice Wizard, Tornado, King about, and Skelly King. So good. You can also use the Monk in the deck, but I just think Skelly King, especially in Triple Elixir time, it's so great, like baiting out stuff, because I feel like a ton of people won't play small spells. Like, I don't play small spells. I have like preferred to have the freeze, so the Skelly King can be really effective. I'm just gonna go poisoning here. I'm just gonna go use also my freeze here, because I think it's a really great freeze. Okay, he goes in for this here. I'm just gonna go for a Tornado here. Really great turn. As you guys can see here, the Ice Wizard value is absolutely... It's absolutely incredible. The Ice Wizard value. Ice Wizard is so good in the meta. Such a good card. And I guess I'm just gonna go Graveyard here. I still have the counter push in case he like plays something and gives me freeze value. I will take it, but really great like splitting up from his unit. So I'm just gonna go for a freeze late here. I don't know if it's still worth it, but... Seems like it's okay. Our Phoenix gets on tower. I'm just gonna take the poison here, and for sure my main goal right now is like just cycling back to another one. I'm just gonna go for a tornado here. Really good tornado. Getting some decent value at least. And I'm just gonna go for Ice Wizard here. I'm just gonna play another poison. For sure soon. I might want to freeze on defense here. I'm just going to go freeze on defense here, kill everything. Also, the X won't survive. And as you guys can see, he had such a big push, but he wasn't able to do anything. I can just go for a tornado here. I'm just going to go for a Skelly King here. Try to get decent value out of that. And I'm just going to go for another graveyard here. And I don't really think there's any way for him to defend this, so I'm just going to use my ability really early, like trying to get as many skeletons on the tower, or like just also to kill this Lumberjack. He goes in for a tornado, and we're looking so strong. I'm also like kind of talking, and feedback is talking, giving feedback at the same time is kind of bad for me, so I'm just gonna go in for this here. I guess I'm just gonna go poison spell. And I'm just gonna go graveyard here. And I don't really see any way for him to defend this one like flawless in the next level thing if I just go for graveyard. 3-3 GG's were played another great thing. As you guys were seeing at the end, you always get damage. It's impossible to defend graveyard flawless, especially in combination with the freeze. We are facing a Clash Royale League World finalist and the Gene. Awesome guy, and also really solid player for sure. I mean, if you hit Ultimate Champions League, if you hit the CL World Finals, you need to be good. So I'm just gonna go for a miner here. Try to get some decent chip on the tower, which we don't get, but I guess if I go for a log, he might still need to respond to my Dark Prince, which is really great, and he still needs to play a log, at least that. So we're getting some damage from our log. He needs to commit log on defense, so this is what I like. I guess I'm just gonna go for the E-Spirit here. I'm also gonna play Goblins now in front of that. It's just that he plays something, so he doesn't get an easy King Toe activation. I mean, he could still activate King Toe if he wants to, but I'm fine with that. So seems like he goes in for a King Toe. I mean, sometimes you need to let the opponent activate King.
You only did what I let you do.
I felt like there's nothing I could have done really different in this type of situation, so I'm fine. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna go log here plus miner. No, that's horrible. Okay, at least please E-Spirit, kill that. Let's go, great chain. Also on tower, I'm just gonna go Goblins plus Royal DB. Once again, facing Royal Hogs. So Royal Hogs might be a really popular deck right now. And if you're like struggling against this type of deck, you want to play my deck. You want to play this Royal, this delivery control deck with the Inferno. And you were seeing in every single game, we got all the answers. If you play against spam, if you play against like spam troops where you need to have like a ton of splash, E-Spirit, Dark Prince, log, delivery does the job. If you play like against an E-Giant deck, as we faced earlier, we need the Inferno. We got a quick cycle. Inferno is so good. Also against the Monk and also against the Phoenix. So this is like why this deck is so good. This deck, it might be the only real deck which is viable right now without the OP cards in the game. So I'm just gonna use my delivery. Delivery comes a bit late, but I mean, this is kind of what I take. I think I would go Miner Rocket here, but I don't know if like it might be a bit too aggressive, so I guess I'm just gonna go Miner Rocket here and just pray he goes in for a Knight. No, he goes in Goblins. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna go for my log here. Okay, we're fine, we're chilling. Okay, we're just gonna go for Miner like this. He will never predict this miner on Earth. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna go Goblins here. I guess I'm just gonna rocket this. Like, why not? Like, what is he supposed to do? Delivery. Log. No damage, hopefully, please. Thank you very much. Okay, now we might be in problem. We might have a problem. Okay. I'm just gonna go delivery here. I'm just gonna go log. Okay, great defense. Just gonna go mine in the back because he will predict the safe spot. Yeah, exactly, guys. Also, E-Spirit might connect. No, it does not. But still, we are playing him. We are in his head. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. So I'm just gonna go split my goblins here. Please don't get a damage. Okay. I need to go right delivery here. I'm just gonna go Dark Prince. And I'm just gonna go miner here. I'm also gonna go pre-log here and just try to get some goblins off. No, he plays a really good knight. It's good night for me right now. But I just wanna have like my log back. Please give me my log back, please. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna go for this. I'm just gonna go for my log. E-Spirit needs to come down. I need to go also goblins. Not very too happy, so for sure, like, there's no way I'm not gonna rocket something, right? I'm just gonna go Miner Rocket here. And try to get as much damage as I can. So we do get some decent amount of chip. And I think we just need 1 more or 2 more rockets. So I'm just gonna go log here. I'm just gonna use my another... I'm just gonna relax here first. And I'm just gonna go goblins here on top of this. I'm gonna go miner rocket miner first. I mean rocket first that we're cycling back to another miner. I'm just gonna go Inferno here. I'm just gonna go in now for log now. Log delivery kills that. And I'm just gonna go rocket here. And we're winning this one. GG's well played, man. Like, we are playing out of our minds right now. So guys, next game against Andre, I would say we're just gonna go for the goblins at the bridge. Normally, we already like kind of find out what he plays. Or like at least one great card like Log, Icebird, and so on. So I'm just gonna go mine here. He decides the same. He goes in for a really interesting miner place. I mean, I could have had Tornado, so I don't really agree with his decision here, but I think he just gambled there. So he has Miner, Icebird, and Goblin Gang. So it seems like it's going to be Miner Control versus Miner Control once again. B-Red, are you happy, man? Like, everyone's playing Miner Control right now, for sure. With a boosted card. Most likely he has 2 boosted cards in his deck, but you should have a really great matchup since we have a secondary win condition. Okay, I'm just gonna go for my mortar here. No. Oh no, we missed the mortar! I hope he doesn't see it. Oh, seems like he doesn't. That's cool. That's honestly really cool. I'm just gonna go miner here. And he most likely will just gang. So I'm just gonna go, okay, interesting play. Just gonna wait here. I'm just gonna go log. Now also at the bomb turn, the miner gets some decent amount of chip damage. You just completely ignore the miner. So we're basically back into the game. So I really want to save my Icebird on defense, like to combination with the goblins. He most likely will go mine in front and go in with a log predict. But I guess we're just gonna go Valk in front of this. Okay, is he gonna protect this or not? He is gonna go for his Monk, okay. So if you guys have Monk, make sure to play Monk. It's so broken. Okay. I guess we're just gonna go mine in the back now. Seems fine. I'm just gonna go goblins now. Just go Phoenix here. Good, good, good. Miner catch. And I honestly feel like we're not gonna lock that. We don't need to lock this. I think the only thing I want to do right now is just gonna go Mortar in front of this. Okay, he just decides to play it like this, which is completely fine for me. Because my egg is gonna respawn. I can just go Miner now. Okay, he's most likely just gonna go for his gang. No, he's just gonna let it go. Okay, that's also fine. I'm just gonna go for another Gorbos in the back. And we're doing a pretty good job, like kinda playing same lane. Really bad poison. I'm just gonna go Valk. We all need to be careful with the 3-card cycle now with his Monk. I can just go in for a Mortar here. And now let's see. I can just go in for... Okay, that's a really strong poison. We hit the bomb tower. We hit like everything. I'm just gonna go for Icebird. This is exactly what I meant. Now we can just go for the goblins. The Icebird duration is so long. We do get a Mortar focusing on the tower, and the tower will be at least down on 1.5k. I think we should get another one. Let's go. But now we need to be careful with the 3-card cycle. So I'm just gonna instantly poison this. I'm also gonna go Icebird here. He goes in for a really aggressive poison. Don't really agree with the poison decision. Okay, I'm just gonna go for my log here. Really good log. And I could go in for a mortar here. Even if he goes in for a bomb tower, still 4 trade. I just don't want him to kind of be aggressive now. I just want him to play something. So I'm just gonna chill here. He goes in for a predictive log. That was kind of obvious. So I guess I'm just gonna go Phoenix here. And I guess I'm just gonna go goblins in the back. I guess I'm just gonna go take the poison here. He also takes the poison, but my poison is way better than yours. So I'm just gonna go for a miner here. I'm also gonna go log here. Since I hit that, let's go. He cannot really punish me with the goblin gang. Because I have Valk, so this is kind of the advantage of Valk. I'm not gonna poison it yet. I'm just gonna go goblins here. Great goblins, great pickup. I'm just gonna go for a miner because he will go for poison now. I can just go log here. Game over. GG's well played. Awesome victory. Awesome game, guys. This is what we want to see. Really cheap decks, control decks facing each other on the top level. This is the content I want to release, and I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do. Game number 3 against Surgical Goblin. I could imagine Surgical running a Royal Giant deck, and our deck is really bad against Royal Giant, so I'm just going to play this deck because I want a Miner Control with the Megaknight. Okay, he's not going to play Royal Giant. He goes in for the Monk here. Okay. But we're fine, we're chilling. We're alright. So he's gonna use this Monk. I'm just gonna go for my Phoenix in the back. And I guess I'm just gonna go in for Megaknight in front, because also his Monk is out of cycle, so when his Monk is out of cycle, normally Megaknight is really great, especially against a control deck like he plays. Okay, let's see what he does. He's most likely just gonna drop his Bomb Tower, this is what I assume. He goes in for defensive mine, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, I'm just gonna use my ability here. I'm also using my bats now. He goes in for a really late log. Ah, he plays like that. Was an incredible defense. Well played. Well played on his end. He played it really, really well. We go for an aggressive poison. We're really low on elixir, but I feel like he cannot really punish me for that. So, I mean, he goes in for the miner on tower, which is okay. That was really well played by him. The Wallbreaker Kite absolutely getting in so much value, since I wouldn't have been able to log it in time because I was really aggressive on my commitment there with the bats and so on. So well played on his end. Kind of give him credit for that. I'm just going to go for mine in the back. And he plays the goblins, but we still get some damage. I'm just going to go for my goblins here. No problem. I would just let the goblins connect. I'm just like, I don't really want to overspend. I'm just going to relax. I'm just going to chill. All right. That's the most important thing. So I'm just gonna drop my Phoenix now. Let's go. Okay. He goes in for that. I feel like I'm just gonna go like build up a Mega Knight push. Like, what speaks against that, right? Like, just playing a Mega in the back. And I think I also want to go in for... Yeah, I'm also gonna go poison here already. Chipping down the bomb tower, chipping down the magic archer. Okay, I'm just gonna go mine in the back now. He could go like for a king to activation. I don't know if that's too great. Look at the pressure on the other side as well. Okay, I'm just gonna go for a poison spell here. He needs to also use this. I'm not gonna pop the ability, since I'm just hoping that my Monk gets a ton of damage and the Monk actually gets some damage. I'm just gonna go bats here. I'm just gonna go log this away. And I just need to go Monkey in case he goes in for a Magic Archer. He seems like he does not. I'm just gonna go poisoning this. Okay, I'm just gonna go mine on the back now. As long as my Phoenix kills his Phoenix, I can easily drop my log here. Good log. I'm also gonna go for a poison spell here. I'm dropping my goblins now at the bridge. And I'm just gonna go miner bats here. I'm still gonna need to do a log here. He will get a double connection. Maybe that was a bit too aggressive on my end, because his punishment was huge in the moment. We have both towers kind of chipped away, but we do not get, we do not need to get one tower, which is the problem here. Great log. Okay, I'm just gonna go miner here. He needs to go mine on tower. He needs to go mine on tower. He goes mine on tower. But we got the goblin strategy. These were played. A 3-0 victory against Surgical Goblin today's video. If you guys want to see more videos just like that, let me know in the comment section. I would really appreciate it. And I would say I'm out. Thanks for watching, and I love you guys. Goodbye.